Hello everyone, welcome back to Fableheim and Aethermancer, full of fusion. We have conquered Mythic difficulty with the two new alternative champions, Fantie and Charon. They have done well. So today, we're going to switch from our rather defensive machinations. Both these characters are pretty defensive, honestly. And we're going all in on violence with Shiny Thros, which is a fire-wind character that we unlocked last time. He is critical, sidekick, and terror. Now, we did just do a very powerful sidekick build, so I'll try not to do it again. But, you know, if it falls into our lap, it falls into our lap. His signature trait is the Cursed Blood. For every 13 critical or wild damage dealt by allies, applies 1 bleed to the target. Bleed is a new-ish debuff that was added when Crit got its rework. He starts with Char, a 1 fire 2x3 fire damage against target enemy, applies 2 terror to target enemy, and the Aerial Strike, a 3x3 wind damage against target enemy, applies sidekick to self. So I think we're going to really be playing around the critical and the terror aspect of Thros, because terror is wild damage and critical is big damage. So sounds great to me. Let's run it down on Mythic difficulty. I did select Mythic, right? I think I did. I tried to make it a habit. That's yes, okay, great, fantastic. That I select Mythic even when I'm just looking at the minions, the monsters. So I have a plan, and I would like Kuka to be a part of it. I would also like you to be a part of it. Ooh, okay, so these are actually all characters that I was investigating when thinking about this strategy. What if I try Shiny Cthulhu? Ooh, that could be fun. He's the exact same elements as my character, but it could be fun. So, Shiny Cthulhu doesn't have Starbeam, he has Light Beam. And that could be the difference. I believe there are crit paths to generate Wild Ether. You know what? Let's do it. Shiny Cthulhu. Cthulhu! 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 So we'll look at the next shrine to use the infusion. The infusion rolls the monsters available as well once you do it. So, well, for the first time. So I didn't want to roll away from those characters because I was looking at Kuka, I was looking at Cthulhu, I was looking at a lot of those choices. So pretty happy with how that all panned out. I do really enjoy the tea of many spices. I don't drink much tea today. Oh! These days. But I'm historically an enjoyer of it. Speaking of enjoying, if you are enjoying the Aethermancer content, you know, feel over at the video. Tell me what you feel about the new stuff. Whether you're liking the full of fusion updates. Miko? Oh. I thought for some reason that added terror, but that's the other button. Wow, I have absolutely nothing. Good kill. A little bit of overkill, honestly. So the way we generate Wild Ether, there's a couple of ways. One is we have the Will of the Void, which just switched away from something we could have used. We're face tanking this, huh? Whenever an element of the Void's desire is utilized, it will generate that as Wild Ether. We also have this heal that generates Wild Ether. And then there are a bunch of passives that we can finagle in here that also generate Wild Ether. There's, of course, also the Ether trait, which we presently don't have, but could be very good. Yeah, seems good. More hits. Some power on hits. I guess what I'm saying is that our next choice is going to be very important. Our next character choice is going to make or break whatever it is we're working with. Oh, hey. Care package pretty early. It's a pretty early care package. Yeah, this is, well, I actually have the elements for this. Which is kind of crazy to think about. Good crit. Oh, we got our second hit there. From the staff. I don't use the staff. Maybe it's a thing I should. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe I should. Staff is kicking ass. You have a lot of... okay, if nothing else, one of the fusions that you do is change their elements. It really is not a good idea to have two duplicates. Oh, hey. For a 15 healing, this monster receives or applies to other, applies sidekick to self. Nightmare. At the start of your turn, deals a wild damage hit with 9 to all enemies with 5 or more terror. Does not trigger retaliate. Are we going the terror routes? I don't hate that idea. It could be good. Honestly, the strongest part about this... Well, there's actually two great parts about this. First of all, terror application +1 means we apply 1 more terror with every terror applier. It's just for him, though, unfortunately. Secondly, a wild damage hit with 9 is most of the way to our aura proccing. I think we'll take it. Aging. For every 7 ether consumed by allies generates wild ether. That's pretty good. Start of your turn generates wild ether. At the end of your turn consumes wild ether. The consuming part is unfortunate. Ether cycle is strong, but it's like it's not good now, but I guess I'll take it. It's definitely a mid and beyond type, you know. Mid game and beyond. You just unfortunately can't. You can't use it yet. Like, I don't consume enough ether to proc this. But in time, I will. Like, some of the abilities we were going to press are going to be super expensive. I'm pretty sure this guy can't show up in the first biome. I could be mistaken, though. I have been wrong before. A lot. It's kind of a hobby of mine, you know what I'm saying? I try my best, though. Of course, I didn't discover the way out. So we have to walk. Shall we visit our friend? Maybe he'll give us a sword. Normally I'm not interested in swords, but whenever you're doing a crit build, it's a good idea. Emir, Dioscorides, Ifrit. Okay, so Ifrit was one of the characters we used this one in our other build. The Lifebinder is a great choice, but I think we're sacrificing here for something. I think we're getting rid of age. Honestly, Height of the Void might be something we can cut. Ever want a more... Yeah, for like this or something. So Tide of the Void. Do I have to... I do, I think. I have to go back here to check. Tide to the Void isn't always very helpful. Whenever an ally or enemy uses an action of certain elements, I mean, that could be okay. That's okay. Because, like, eventually we can play into it and it'll be really strong, right? But I might just take Terror and slap it over Age. Or Ether? Oh, he already has Ether. Could be Force, I suppose. Maybe I override Sidekick with Force. Even though Thros, Shiny Thros does have a +1 Sidekick damage, I don't think that's what we're doing. And force and crit kind of go together like peanut butter and jelly. This is a full-blown aggro build. Like, it's all in. Alright. Please find me someone to combo with these characters. Hi, Lady Vash. What are you doing? Guahir. Brewfest. Okay. That guy just cut sidekick and now a sidekick shows up. I mean, baseline Brewfest just fit my missing elements. Right? I've already forgotten. We have fire and wind. We need water and earth. Oh, that's a weird combination. We could try Belphegor. I've had the basic one before. We could also try Lady Vash again. The shiny Lady Vash. I'm missing shiny Guahir. What if it's Brewfest? Purges. We could take Brewfest and then switch this because this isn't really relevant. It's cute though. Up the last enemy actions used once. Yeah, we switch this for like the Ifrit thing. What does this do? And then Wild Ether. Generate Wild Ether and apply X Burn. Is this one apply X Terror? I don't think Belphegor is for us, team. I think we're looking at Brewfest. I think we are. I think this is a Brewfest angle. I might cut him later. Okay. Yeah, we'll take Brewfest. So another idea I had was for my defense to be... Hi! Oh, I got it. Was to be dodge. I haven't done that in a while. The blade. I mean, this scepter has 10% crit chance. I think we're taking this. And I gotta be honest, I think it's going over the staff. Although the staff has been really good. This will bring Thros's baseline crit to 10%. Okay. We'll give Brewfest the stick. Alrighty. Hello. I saw it this time. Normally I'm just walking around, I'm like, hey, what's cracking? Alright. We're going in on this thing. 3 terror. Any earth happening? I don't think so. Oh. No earth. One day. I guess we can give earth to Cthulhu. He doesn't need fire. Honestly, Cthulhu doesn't really need elements. It's wind, and of course they're using an earth and a fire skill. Oh! It's fine. Beautiful crit damage. Magnifique. I almost got him. That's fine. Don't worry. Oh, hey, I can do it. You're going to hear me say this a lot, probably. But, I'm a firing my laser. So this is Shiny Cthulhu, which means he doesn't have the Star Beam. He has the Light Beam, which also heals. Boom. Level 4. Worthiness 4, rather. So if we can basically find a way to generate a whole bunch of wild ether, we're kind of just winning. We have all the aether crystals we could possibly desire. At the moment. There'll be a patch one day and I'll need them, but for now. For now I don't. Alright, what's up? I see some foul devilry here. The ooze is scary if it gets to live for long enough, but the Kame Itachi I think can just ruin my career. So we'll get rid of it. Or try to, I should say. What's cracking? Oh, we generated no wind ether. Or water ether, or whatever this is. Excuse me. This is fun. That was from the last combat. Okay. I suppose I can just heal Thros. Rude. I like how I said these were the two that scared me, and I killed the one that's not them. Alright. We can at least break this thing. Break its mind and tear. Oh, cool. I'm a foreign Malaysia. Was that necessary? No. Do I care? Also no. That triggered 2 blade stacks by itself. Incredible. Water fire against target enemy, crit and crit purges. I like this. I like this a lot. Generative force is interesting because it's guaranteed 2 crits. I think I like chain lightning a lot. I use this with Kuka to terrifying effectiveness. This monster's sidekick attack is always critical and applies 1 bleed. First of all, very interesting. Big fan. Second of all, the hunt. I don't think the hunt stacks. There you go, Cthulhu. Have a spare. I mean, so far, I think we're in a pretty good spot. I feel very strong. Come here. No, come back. Come back. Come here. Come here. Whatever. It's unimportant. They were in range for like a split second, and my Twitch reactions are no good. This is why I don't do shooters. I kind of used to. Kind of. What's the element? It's water. Think I can crit here? It would be funny. Plot twists. It was only crits. Very cool. We're a critting machine! Bleeds are wild damage, so, you know. Good shit. No crits. No crit. Only glory. Our whole team is worthiness 4. That's nice. Energy charm. Snow charm. Or fire bolts. Now, bolt skills are always pretty handy, especially against the bosses. They're very good. But Cthulhu is our support here. What if I reroll this? Thoughts? Kind of into it. Wind Ritual. Applies 2 psychic to target ally and generates wind ether. Heals target ally for 4/7. Permanently increases their max health by 3 when used the first time each combat. That could be good. Sure. We got that very early, so we can begin stacking some HP. I'm not sure who's going to need it. Like, maybe we just pick someone at random or switch every turn. This is not like a... This does not look like a floor with a lurker in it. So I think we're going to pop that Aether Spring. Alright. What's being sacrificed? Hi, Fantie. I love you. I think it is an Elements. We have no ether, so I believe we need earth. Wait, is there a skill I should get here? We could get Eidolon. Am I doing buffs? Not a lot. I'm doing some. I'd rather have the Ifrit one, but we could seal the Eidolon. That's an idea. I think I'm taking Earth, though, and putting it on Cthulhu, because he's yellow. That makes sense, right? That logic tracks. But I'm looking to replace Brewfest's signature. We're looking for Ifrit, the Grimoire, Eidolon, crit. I'm going to go Wind. Wind is the greedier choice here, but we already have... Everyone's level 4, Worthiness 4. So we already have 1 Corruption Cleanse. So I think I'm just going to lean on that to not suck. Although it is worth noting... Thank you. It is worth noting that because our strategy for survival right now is just healing, we are most likely going to suffer from a great deal of corruption. Just, you know, throw that out there, making sure we're all aware. Hey, Cammy! Do you know how long it took me to find you? Don't ask, it was a long time. It took me so many runs to find Shiny Camellia that I did them off camera. I'm doing this just so I can maintain... I can cast this. Max health! Maybe I should have given it to Cthulhu. Holy crap, Cthulhu has 34 max health! You know, I didn't realize that until just now. Rude. Super rude. And this is why Cammy is a problem. So I would attack you, but you're redirecting, so, I mean, this works. I hit her anyway. Alright, what seems to be the issue? We'll do this and generate some Wild Ether, and I think next turn we have the thingy-majiggy. It's winds. Okay. Wait, do we not have the thingy-majiggy? Ah! Ha ha ha! I'm a foreign laser! Yes. Good. Well, it turns out it was good that I healed Thros. He took a beating. Poor Throsy boy. The banner. Ooh. 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 Mm. This isn't a good banner. It's not a good banner. The orb is helpful. This is at 30%. Hunt brings it to 45%. This would bring it to 50%, assuming it's all additive. I have actually no idea. I'm just assuming, which is a dangerous thing to do, but I think we're taking the banner. And we're going to ask the Fates kindly to provide us with more. I think we provide this boon to Cthulhu. Cartoon, cartoon, cartoon. I have a lot of HP. It might be worth visiting the merchant and buying at least a soul. Because there's a surprising amount of things you can do with souls as the alchemists. There's a lot of fire coming away. I don't know how I feel about that. Boom. I'm mildly shocked. Huh. Mildly shocked that that didn't bounce anywhere. The chain lightning was supposed to bounce. It was foretold. Earth. Of course it's Earth. Why is it always Earth? Hello? Kaboom. See, it worked that time. I know it can work. We give this to Brewfest. I mean, I'm thinking about replacing Brewfest. Should I have done that? I'm doing it anyway. Oh, I could do this, but I don't want to. I refuse to do anything that is taking the Wild Aether, because you know what I'm doing, right? Everyone knows what I'm firing! Not this time. Alas. Poor Warlock. Don't dodge it. I'm a firing my laser. I think I put that on the... I've used Cthulhu like once before, I think. And I'm pretty sure I put the I'm a fire in my laser face on that thumbnail. Like 97% sure. I don't believe you have bonus crit, do you? You do have bonus crit! Okay, we're crit gaming. Is it double chain lightning? That is really funny. It is super funny. Hysterical. Hilarious. It could be explosive burst, though. I gotta be honest, I think it's double chain lightning. Huh. Because this is so many attacks that it just, like, shreds bosses. And if it crits from Brewfest, it will still count for the damage for the bleed. Okay, I talked to somebody about it. For the bleed. Hey, I got a Monster Soul. Am I sacrificing a Monster Soul? I don't think I need to, honestly. I didn't find the Lurker again. Isn't that the Lurker's room? It feels very lurkery. Maybe there was no Lurker in the first phase. That's very possible. But, okay. No Lurker. Again. I'm missing the Merchant. It's Merchant time. Alright. The Grimoire! Perfect. So we can actually do two... We can take two things from the Grimoire. One of two things from the Grimoire. We can either take the Wild Element type, which is Goated, or we can take the Living Tome, which, whenever your allies spend 2 of each element, Unleashed Tome may be used once. Yeah. We could take this. I'm assuming... Does Shiny one have the same thing? Yeah. That's not a bad one. No. I'm infusing. I might just take the Wild Element type, though. It overrides all of your elements, right? Yeah, it overrides your element type. So we want... I won't have any earth. That's fine. Who cares? It's fine. I don't care. We're not healing a lot, and I don't want aging. This is a reroll. Whenever you retrieve the same element, purges one enemy there and applies power to self. We could take auto heal here. Okay, sure. That's fine. We can always witch it out if we need to. Hello! I want this. That and this. Perfect, you hit the right person. Enemies with terror have a 15% chance to miss each hit. Whenever an enemy misses, it apply terror to them. This actually could be really interesting with Brewfest's dodge and natural evasive. Whenever Wild Ether is spent on an ally's action, its second hit does wild damage. If it is a support action, it applies 1 terror to each enemy instead. Whenever a wild damage hit staggers an enemy, purges 1 ether and applies 6 terror to each other enemy. Blind is not bad at all. Like I said, Brewfest already naturally has evasion. I suppose we can go with this. Evasion's also added through the banner, like if we get a better banner. The thing with Void Infusion is that we're mostly using our Wild Ether on the laser beam, which already does wild damage, so there's no need to do it like so. Okay. What do we do? I'm just taking blind, I think. We're just taking blind. A 15% chance to miss could be a 15% chance to just not die, you know? That's always in the back of our minds. Sup. So this is Basic Bitch Durandal. The very first boss added to the video game. Disappointing, but they'll make it work. I'll take the dodge, sure. I was able to purge him. I'm not actually sure how we purged him, but hello. See, that was exactly what I'm talking about. Water, huh? Anyone got any water skills? Yes, we do. Also, I can press this button. Or this button? One of these buttons. I like this button. Because I can heal you now, give you max HP, brings me joy. Then I can press this button, and then next turn we can press the big button. I'm just going to swing with terror. Unfortunately, Thros being punched means that he is getting weakness applied to him, but we'll find a way around it. I'm a foreign. We want to do terror? Any terror? Any interrupts? Blazer! Cool. Well. And then, I like this idea. Make him stop whatever he's doing. Beautiful. And then, you know, do this. We'll get some good crits, or not. Okay. That's fine. Totally fine. Not bothered at all. I'm a little bothered. Did not enjoy that. This is Volcanic Guard. I'm a little upset about it, honestly. Do I believe in the crits? No. They crit a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything here I can do that's really going to help me. Volcanic Guard really sucks. It hurts a tremendous amount. Good crit. It's very painful. I was hoping I could break him here, but we got kind of close. So now whenever I hit him, he's going to retaliate. He almost one-tapped Brewfest. I hate to see it. We can shatter him. I'm going to shatter him with Thros, who has the most HP. And then we'll go from there. Cool. I think he didn't retaliate because he shattered. So anyway, my laser. Not a lot of great damage there, but it doesn't matter. I can get Volcanic Guard. I don't think I want to. So we'll just apply the weakness. Big hit, big fan. Very nice. I mean, honestly, the eyeball has worked out, or the Brewfest signature has worked out pretty well right now. But I think I still want to replace it. I think it's still on the chomping block. Well done, though. Welcome to level 4. Dread and Gore. Whenever terror stacks are consumed on an enemy, applies 1 bleed for every 2 terror stacks consumed. Whenever bleed stacks are consumed on an enemy, applies 1 terror for every 2. Yes, please and thank you. That sounds fantastic. We got a Void Crystal. Oh, we got another Void Crystal. Nice. We can generate some greatness, I think. So the good news is that we didn't need anybody there. Like, we got both of the shiny first bosses. Get that low roll out of here. We're all well and good. I can get Cthulhu to level 5. The Hellfire Bolt. Now that's an interesting skill. Free action. Hmm. Four by 2 wind. This is earth damage. I currently don't possess that. I think we'll take. I mean, Hellfire Bolt can be crazy. I don't have a lot of applications of terror. We have some passive ones now. I don't know. Is this worth it? I think I'm taking Jewel Cutter. Because if we can do a lot of damage... Hero Corn's not bad. No, I like the Hourglass. The Hourglass can really help in the final boss. Not as much as the Chromatic Scroll, but, you know, we can't all be winners. We could take Kulka's Exalted. That's funny. I wonder how that works. But, no. I guess we're taking Eidolon. I did say I was going to get, what's-his-face up to the next level, didn't I? We might as well catch Brewfest up. So I don't know how good this is going to be. We might end up replacing it. But Eidolon is going to make it so whenever we... Surely my goat offers me a sword, right? Whenever we consume a buff, Brewfest will store it, and then consume it when we awaken. Well, here's what I was looking for. So I'm immediately going to remove it. And we're going to go for Shifted Scorch Earth. Unfortunately, that did apply a shitload of terror to Brewfest, doing that twice. But, hey. It is what it is. Trade for epic equipments. Trade for epic equipment. So if we trade in Cthulhu's banner, there are a few good pieces we could get. I don't know if you can, like, if you trade a banner, can you find an epic banner? Because epic banner would be good. Aether Orb would be good. Ocarina would be okay. Drums would be okay. I guess we'll trade this. Of course, we get the blade. I think I'm taking the chain here. The chain is pretty goated. I might even be able to switch that later. Oh, 2 Shaggoths. At least I have a good skill to get to break them with a chain lightning. I have 2 chain lightnings. I don't really want you to shift. I don't really care if you attack Brewfest. Sorry, Brewfest. So we can do this. And then... break. Ready the endless tide. This is gonna be flashbacks. When I... Dread and Gore is so good. When I did this build with Kuka, or Camellia. Don't get the cast confused, babe. I basically just rolled the dice on Chain Lightning. And it looks kind of like I'm doing it again. I will take the gemstone healing here. We'll be kind of slow and methodical with this. We need more ether generation. I think the Grimoire is dead. Just to the bleed. I mean, if he doesn't get freaking zapped from the chain lightning. Ooh, no crits. Wow. Well, you're dead anyway. No crits again! How unlucky do I have to be? Wait, is he shielded? That's probably not... Okay. The shield went away. Well, that's fine. One crit. Okay. They have 16 wild ether. 16! Welcome to level 5. Cartoon, cartoon, cartoon. Now this is interesting. I've never seen this one before. I would have loved this in my previous run, but not this one. Cthulhu needs to lose the age as well. We're not doing any age mechanics. Age is one of those things where you're kind of all in. Like, it's best to be all in for age. We could take Vamp Seed. I only have one other Earth attack, and this is both an offensive and a defensive skill. I don't hate that idea. I quite like it, in fact. Okay. There. Ha, welcome back, Banner. I think we're gonna scrap it. Alright, we found another Aether Spring. Everyone knows where I'm going. Hope there's no confusion. That's gonna generate more ether for us. Ooh, okay. Well, we have to go after the Ifrits. This thing could be really scary. As we're gonna try and find a way to gemstone heal again. Lots of damage coming at... the Brew Boy. That is actually an astonishing amount of healing. Oh, it doesn't apply sidekick. Interesting. Sure. There's your terror. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Actually, Matt would actually trying to lean into this dodge mechanic. Am I healing him again with gemstone? I think we are. Ooh, no. bounces. What is your problem? Well, I'm healing again. I really don't want to consume my ether, my wild ether. I want to fire my laser. Okay. Good. Not so good. Okay, my laser beam is wind. Certainly I could do something with this. Okay. Great, I can. I'm a firing my laser. I haven't done the heal. Okay, we need a gemstone. He's not dying this turn. He got pretty freaking close. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We'll go get them. We'll spread the HP love here. No crits. No crits! Wow. Ridiculous. No crits. A blank memento. Aha! Give me your teeth. Kind of a shame that he has no more questions. I actually really enjoyed that mechanic. Also, I just really liked voice acting him. Because he was inspired by the Sloth Demon from Dragon Age Origins. It's actually crazy to me how all of these years later, I still remember and adore a character from the Mage tutorial. How often do you meet such an iconic character in the tutorial that you remember? I feel like not very often. You're gonna have to crit, my bro. Well, okay. He did crit. He did as I asked. Nice seed. Maybe you can crit too? I was asking a lot. Origins was just like a game above its own. In its own standard, honestly. I wish I could say that it held up, but I mean, it holds up in a way. We kill, right? Like, that's how we make this happen? We're killing? It holds up as far as, like, content goes. But, unfortunately, the PC port really struggles. Even on the stream series I did for it, holy hell, that hurt. During the DLC, I had so many problems. I almost couldn't finish it. I should have swung with something else first. Get rid of dodge. Maybe we just crit a bunch and we're good. Nice. Easy spy. On crit from an ally, it deals 3 wild damage hit. I'm assuming even from him. On crit, apply 1 bleed. Terror application +1. At the start of your turn, generates wild ether for every enemy with 5 or more terror. Most of our terror is coming from passives. Like this. and this. So I actually don't know if Cosmic Horror would work. This could be interesting, though. Might as well take Critical Bleed. We're really relying on crits from Thros, so I think Critical Bleed is fine. They had to nerf Drown, it was too good. It still feels pretty strong. Wait. This is get a second turn. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I like 2 turns. I think getting 2 turns is pretty fun. Pretty interactive. Where do we go? I could have gone to the cook actually to reduce corruption, but that's not what we're about here. We're about adding more corruption. And I see the way to do that. We can take Terror and get rid of this age. Get rid of this age shenanigans. Welcome to level 6. Terror application +1. Wild damage hits of this monster gain +1 poise damage. Okay. Application +1. At the start of your turn, generates wild ether for every enemy with 5 or more terror. I don't think we generate enough terror for this. And presently, Cthulhu doesn't apply terror at all. But Wild Fear, however, he does do wild damage with a laser beam. Wind it is. We do a lot of wind stuff. Hello, Mephistopheles. How's it going? We have 2 big boy damage dealers here. And they're both doing some big boy damaging. Alright, Thros. I believe in you. Go for it. Very nice. You did well. You have done well. The potential for corruption. Oh, we're chilling. We're big chilling. I need to press any buttons. We're just chilling. Chilling like a villain. I could have been auto attack there. Maybe I should have. Miss me, miss me. Now you've got to die. Okay. Speaking of dying, this is not cool. What are the chances that I can kill him by bouncing? Thoughts? Okay. Thoughts have been heard? Thoughts have been denied. Oh, I see. You crit every time. Okay. I got it. Yeah. No. Sure. That's how that works. I get it. You know what? Cthulhu can decrease his own HP. Does it mean we're giving this lantern to Brewfest? I think it does. I think that's what this means. You are redirecting. Okay. How about redying? Thoughts? No. No, I don't think so. I'd like some wild ether, please. Have 4. I can have 5. Double miss, double terror. Uno mas. Uno mas. Uno mas. You want to see some significant overkill? Like all the overkill in the world? Boom. Was that necessary? No. funny. Yes. We just need a little more terror. Cartoon! Cartoon! Well, you know, Brewfest has some crazy passives. I don't think we're getting rid of him now. Like, if it was his baseline Brewfest, yeah, we'd cut him loose so fast. Have we already gone through the second floor? What the heck? But, oh, okay. Full throttle DPS against full throttle DPS. Who wins? I need you to do a lot of damage. Okay. One crit is not what I would consider a lot of damage, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Take it. We're pretty much just, all gas, no brakes on not dying here. Oh. Okay. Good. Great, even. This could do a lot, or it could do nothing. Middling results. Middling results. Need to reassess. Appreciate the crit. Good miss. Good miss. Yeah, 6 terror. That does something. I don't know what. Okay. Fat damage. Fat damage. Fat damage. Water. Bessie. Okay. This has to kill someone. Preferably you. Okay, great. Fantastic. Marvelous. Life is good. We're going to gemstone heal our boy. Give him some max health because he deserves it. He's here on the winning team. Speaking of winning, let's win harder. Okay, yeah, no, we're cool. We're chilling. We're vibing. Why would you ever think that we're in danger? We're not. There is zero danger. Where we're at, there is only good times. Okay. Yeah, no, we're chilling. I would love to infuse. I have 3, now I have 2. A skull. Ooh, actually, that's kind of interesting. That is actually fascinating. The staff has served me very well, but now it's gone. I think there's one more combat up here. If I had to guess, if I weren't a guessing man. I'd like to level Brewfest through concoction. It turns out it's not necessary. Ooh, these are both sketch. Through alchemical concoctions. However, I don't believe that's necessary. Huh. Beautiful crits. Beautiful crits. Crits, 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 crits. Crits, crits, crits. Crits. I was gonna say, Brewfest has a lot of corruption already. 8 crits all around. Well done, Brewfest. So it might not be worth doing that. I kind of want to just fire the laser beam here. Which I can do. It can be done. Screw it, I'm going to. Bavarian laser. Okay. Beautiful damage, beautiful bleed. I'm in fact going to... Do I have the ether for this? No, I'm missing 1 earth. How do I get 1 earth? You know what? We'll leave it alone. It's fine. This guy's not doing anything. He's sitting there like a punk. This guy dies to the bleed, I'm pretty sure. So I think we are just big chillin'. Don't die. Please. I need to heal. I need to get the max health. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who wants it? Of course Thros gets it. He's my boy. My goat. I searched long and hard for a shiny Thros. So now that he's here, of course I want him to be loved. Wow, we all leveled up. Fantastic. On crit from an ally, it deals 3 wild damage per hit. On crits, plus 3 crit damage. Every third hit of an action is a critical hit. Multi-target action is every second against each monster instead. I'm sorry? I always suck at reading these, but I'm pretty sure the number that's first is the amount of times it hits, and the number that's second is the damage. So, Sleight of Hand would guarantee a crit on Chain Lightning. And that's it. Why is yours 3x4? Yours is 3x5. Oh, because you have damage +1. You know, that makes sense. He also has... You also have more crit than my crit boy. Which gives me mixed feelings, honestly. That's why I think Jewel Cutter is so good, because it deals... It hits 4 times, and critical hits deal 4 more damage, which is more damage that counts towards the Cursed Blood. We could do on crit apply bleed, though, because then that feeds into the Dread and Gore Terror, which is interesting. I was really hoping for like a Maverick seal here, but they can't all be Mavericks. We'll go critical bleed again. This is going to be HP. A vampiric bite. Someone left a great comment that was using the Reaper's Life Reap to bring them down to 1 HP and then vampiric bite them to scale this. Very interesting. But we are going... That's a terror skill, huh? We're going for health. I think if we get the opportunity... I don't think we want to do this. We can go to a merchant now and get... We then have 2. We infuse before the boss. I don't think we don't do this. I think this is too much infusion. Or rather, it doesn't allow for enough infusion. I don't think we hit the witch. I think we're just going here. Hello. Give me this. Yeah, these are whatever. Alright. What are we infusing? I think I need Shiny Karen from this. I mean, I suppose I could change one of these winds to Earth for the memes. We have Earth here, right? Yeah. There you go, bud. We'll give it to Brewfest, who has a little bit less. Well, he has less experience, and he also has less corruption. Oh, it's not shiny Karen. It's basic bitch Karen. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, well. Water's a hard one for me to do. I think we're starting with a Vampiric Seed, though. I have been afflicted by Bane. Now that I know what Reaper does, I'm terrified. Because the first time I fought him, like, this Reap shit's not that big of a deal. Oh, very unfortunate that takes a thing. Do we just ignore it then? Yeah, we'll just swing. Okay. Okay. Tides of the Void. I don't want to break his skull in with this. Okay, I got one crit. It was worth it in the end. Although I am now quite concerned about Bavarian Malaser. How much Bane I have at the moment. It's 12. Wait, what is it? What is it again? To Bane? To Reap? It's 13. Holy shit. I'm there! I'll gemstone heal myself so we can get the XP or the health increase out of the way. I mean, do I just do this for more terror? I think I need to be delivering the damage here. We got some terror, which applied a bunch of bleed. I mean, I could do it again. And that looks pretty scary. He is doing 2 actions, though, which remains questionable. Fat miss. Fantastic. Giga miss. Purge. What are you doing now? Okay, he is baning. He's doing something to me. Oh, he's doing... Okay, that's fine, I think. He's doing fire and earth. I think we start with this. And I think we fire my laser and see what goes on. I'm firing my laser. Oh. Wow. Team. Why don't I just do it again? Thoughts? I'm firing my laser. Cool. That ended that. He has 26 stacks of bleed. You think that's enough? See, that's probably gonna fucking hurt. And it did. It did hurt quite a lot. He is going to reap Cthulhu. Cthulhu. Alrighty. Why do I feel like Char is the best play here? We could try Earth Cutter. That's whatever. My crit chance is not as high as I would like it to be. let's just hope that... I mean, that's a lot of bleeding. 66 damage. Well, that was nothing. I mean, that's a lot of bleeding, but... I was worried for nothing. I was like, maybe Cthulhu needs the shield from this tea of many spices, but... GG, team. G. You weren't supposed to live. Alrighty. Not too shabby. A little sketch, but not too bad. I feel like Cthulhu is scarier than that guy. An epic lance. Interesting. Cthulhu does have a boon for... wild damage, right? It's an interesting synergy. So we could give him the lance and then give Brewfest the chain and then cut the scepter. I mean, the scepter would be... Is it better than this skull? The skull is pretty good. Maybe the scepter is better. It's sustain, it's a little bit of continuous power. It's crit. Alright, fine. Alrighty, fine. Take it. We have a lot of corruption. I feel like not taking water at the start was kind of a mistake. Give me that. Fashions that apply terror. Apply one additional terror. Wow. Crit chance and shielding. Huh. I wonder if this is better than the scepter. It is only actions. I only have one real source for applying it. It kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. I've built into terror, but like at what cost, you know? Hello? Hello? Okay. Heals all allies. Cleanses debuffs. I feel like Wind Kick could be kicked. We also don't have an AoE. An AoE could be helpful. I mean, Chain Lightning is kind of it's like a pseudo AoE. We just need more crit. So you know what? I think we're gonna just skip this. Okay, we all kind of have around about the same corruption. We don't really want more corruption. We could switch... We could give Terror to Brewfest as well over Sidekick. We're not really using Sidekick, but it's cute. Maybe over Purge. Purge isn't bad. Take it. I'm trying to get Brewfest to keep up with us, because the other two are so far ahead in XP. It's actually kind of crazy. Hello. It's Netherspring. I hope no one's surprised. Okay, this is probably just going to be an elemental swap. Yep. Would you like your wind back? You know, we could, over Purge, we could generate Aether, maybe. Possibly. We don't have any purge at the moment, so it's like... I mean, we have the chain, the slapperoo. Hello, evasion and crit chance. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. The wind damage also wouldn't have been bad. Oh, fiddly fudge. This is terrifying. Okay, well, this is the start. So you will start with this. Good crits. Maybe I should have sidekicked first. I don't have the mana. Chain came in clutch. Okay, we're able to break one of them at least. Our build is actually not very good against Medusa, because Medusa is just going to use her passive to cleanse the crap out of me. Water is our... Oh, fuck. Okay, well, we're gonna get rid of this guy. How much ether do I have? I have enough. We're gonna have to tip into our wild ether, though, so... It's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. We gotta heal. Oh, he lived! The shielding. Ah, that's not good. I didn't think he would. He's not going to now, but... poison. Poison fuckery. I might be able to salvage this. It's terrifying to me that I have to press this button so early. Lamentation. But with this, we can laser beam. We can also do this. And we can gemstone myself. Sure. We'll bring Cthulhu to 80 HP. That was painful, but I mean, it kind of worked out in the end. Yeah, see, where's that crit all the time, Thros? Oh, that was scary. Did not like that. Every 50 healing of your allies generates 1 wild ether. I do a surprising amount of healing. 1 healing of your allies applies 2 power to each ally, triggers once per combat. Whenever this monster generates or consumes ether shields. I might go cosmic healing. Because I'm pressing Vampiric Seed a lot. I have the heal on low health person. I think it's cosmic healing. Hello! Finally, thank you. Crit chance plus 20% on every 3 crit centers wild ether. Okay, we might be able to fire my laser a bit more often now. Oh, the deck of cards. That's very nice. A lot of gambling in that one. Good old Gamba. I think we might say hello to my friend the Knight. Here. In the next room. This is sus. I called it. Good job, bud. Sorry I missed you in the first zone. Tua meet Sandakuka. Okay. Okay. We might need to calm down. On, whatever you're doing, I don't like it. On something. Alright, I lost the train of thought. I don't want them to do either of these, so I guess we'll stop here. They might have to calm down on the infusions, because there's a plant that's usually in the final room before the boss that fully cleanses corruption for 2 monster souls. We might need to just hold back for that. If we can. Oh. Maybe we can break this guy too? No crits. Your turn. 1 crit. Okay. Ow, almost died. That was like 60 HP. Holy shiitake mushrooms. You go here. Now, I'm a firing my laser. Wait, have I? I haven't increased my max HP this turn, have I? We were probably going to do that on Cthulhu again, actually. Well, he's dead. Maybe Thros? No, we'll give it to Cthulhu. I'm feeling threatened here. Maybe I should have used the other skill. I'm a fireball laser. Nice. Boom. Not even the boom, we just got the kick to the face. Level 8. Chair application +1. Wild damage hits of this monster gain +1 poise. On crit from an ally, deals 3 poise. Whenever Wild Ether is spent on an ally's action, a second hits. This is probably a reroll. I mean, critical hybridization's okay. Wild Fear is whatever. Do you have the lance? You have the chain. Whenever wild damage triggers an enemy, purchase one enemy there and apply 6 turn. I mean, Panic can... The final boss, Cthulhu can cheese out a Panic stack, I suppose, if I can line it up correctly with the ads that he spawns. We could also try to use Void Burn to get a very early laser beam. Like, we don't seem to be hanging on to Wild Ether. We seem to be expending it as we get it, so maybe we can actually make that work now that we have a bunch of HP. Oh, yeah, +1 XP. Very cool. This is the altar. Yeah, no. I only have 1 soul left. Oh my goodness. I almost didn't see that. Okay. What's happening? No. Also no. And bibbidi bobbidi boom. Okay, so it always takes 2 Wild Ether. Even if it's just 2 Wild Ether you had somehow else. That's not ideal. Okay. Oh. Bibbidi bobbidi. Get off my property. That's a lot of wild ether I generated out of my ass. And we're gonna lose it too. No bounces though. Very unfortunate. I have a lot of wild ether. What to do with it all? I know what to do. It's fire laser beams because it consumes it all. Nice. Well, I mean, it fulfilled the goal of wanting to fire more laser beams more easily. Easy peasy. Thros gained 1 XP. Fantastic. Huh. Thank you. I have 1 monster still left. And 30 gold. I think we're going to visit our friend the knight. I think I'm going to hold in this infusion. Huh? It's a pot. It's a pot, Sirix. It's not that complicated. Hello! We're doing this again, are we? Alright. Show me a blade. This is a blade. It's not a very good one, but it is a blade. Okay, we're killing Medusa. Quickly. Swiftly. Swiftly! Leave not alive. I mean... I did just say leave none alive. And well, that's a good way of leaving none alive. Is that what I meant though? Maybe. Hard to say. Nice terror. I have 1 use of my crystal left, which is not ideal, I think. Okay. So she's dead. She is giga dead. Giga dead. Let's bring Thros to 90 HP. Oh, that was because of his weapon. Right. Beautiful crit damage. Maybe I could have swung at the Scorpion, because he's broken. Good terror. We can observe terror on everybody incidentally. Like, I don't have terror application in our pockets is. We just incidentally have a bunch of it, which is weird. Very strange. Unusual. I think that was perfect lethal, by the way. 7 damage on 7 health. Boom! Worthiness 5. Maverick skill chance plus 25%. I think that's going to be very powerful. Volcanic Unity. Volcanic Unity? That's interesting. Huh. 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 I think I quite like your skills. This one can go if we were going to get rid of any of them. I mean, Fire Blast would be pretty crunk. You know, also, we could replace this with Generate Force. Do it, actually. That should actually make for some very amusing attacks. Cthulhu gain 2 XP. Cheating. Cheating! Come on, game. I can see the flower. Please. And I can... A Garden Protector, a magical plant grown by the former caretakers of the Garden District. Unfortunately, it has become corrupted by the Void. This is it! Okay. Game. If you love me, if you want to see me succeed, you will grant me a random monster soul. And it will be glorious. These are all shinies. None of the shinies that I need. That's neither here nor there. I know it sounds both here and there, but it's neither here nor there. Okay. You're going to go in, and you're going to kick this guy. And then you're going to go in and you're going to kill him. Sounds about right. That means I can allow for a very early gemstone healing. You know, I probably should be sharing some of this love with Brewfest. He's the lowest now. I think we'll give it all to him. Henceforth. Every time I say henceforth, I feel like Palpatine. You should be known as Darth Vader. You gotta do the heavy inhale there. Or else it's not accurate. That was a very nice touch. I need one. I need one. Alright, fine. There is a passive, or an unlock, that makes it so we restore some of our artifacts before fighting a champion. But I don't remember. Incredible. If that is... only for the Tamer now. I know he has the bonus blitz damage. Wow, incredible damage there, Thros. I know he has the bonus blitz damage, and he has the, like, super corruption removal tools. Stone Edge. Ooh, team. I kind of want to go with this and shove it down the enemy's face. Ah, but I shouldn't. Like, the buttons I'm going to be pressing are pretty well defined, aren't they? No, I'm going to shove this down their face instead of wind kick. We're going in. 3 Earth is quite expensive, but... Monster Soul. A Nectar. Each one may alter... So this gives... Oh, it changes a perk. I see. Oh, wait. Hold on. That's actually really good for me. I didn't find a monster soul. This is just gold and some corruption reduction. Really, there are only 2 enemies? No monster still, huh? The game doesn't love me. Well, anyway, this is actually very good for me. Because Thros has sidekick damage, which we're not using. So we can go with ether, damage, or defense. It's probably damage. Wait, you thought I was going to take defense or something? Do I look like a scrub? So, if we visit the merchant, we can get another infusion going. What are our XP values? I don't know how much XP Hecatonchery gives. Did I miss a fight? I don't think I did. I think Hecatonchery gives 5 XP. That sounds like a lot, now that I said that out loud. If it's true, though... It doesn't matter anymore, does it? I don't think it does. So if he gives 5, Thros will reach level 10 after this fight. If he gives 4, I can now get it from the next vendor. Rod of Command's pretty good. Cool. We'll buy the 5 XP because it's cheap. Oh, I went on the worst possible person. It is Karen. Oh, it's not Karen. It's my boy Fantie, and it's the basic bitch Fantie. I got no captures. No shiny Amit. No bird. No bird at all, honestly. No shiny Reaper. No shiny Fantie. Life is suffering. Why are we here? Just to suffer. Well, that's that. That's all, folks. Boop. I was right after all about that turn 1 punch. Hi, Fantie. You seem to be having a hard time. Ow. Fantie, that was rude. That was so rude. Unbelievably rude. I hit the wrong button. Can you believe this joint? Anyway. Fuck you. You know, that wild ether thing? Or that... whatever. The one that gives me ether and then, like, threatens to take it away? Not bad. Not bad at all. That doesn't threaten to take it away. It takes it away. And then he gives it back. After some damage. I can laser beam again. I'll do it again. Tell me I won't. Boop. Incredible damage. What can I do here? Ah, give him the good old fistin'. And laser. Well, team, I do enjoy the aggressive strategy. In my opinion, the best defense is a good offense. I am an enjoyer and believer of that strategy. But I gotta be honest, it felt a little sketch getting here. It did feel a little sketch. Just a little bit. Push you over 81. Fantastic. You are going to probably temporal here. What's your best stat? What you're good for? Here's some force. Here's some smacking. Ooh, wait, will this actually generate ether? It costs a lot. Look at this one instead. It generated 1 ether, okay. Laser beam. The beautiful thing about light beam is that if I can cast it every turn, it is not only giga damage, it also like full heals me. It is 5. Wow. Very cool. Whenever a wild dimension staggers an enemy, purges 1 enemy ether, blah, 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 blah. You reach 5 ether of the same elements. Generates 2 additional ether of the same element, applies 1 force to each ally. So, I think we've reached, like, this is... I think you're max healthing. Level 10, you have to replace something if you take it. Whenever your allies land 7 crits within a single round... Oh my. Applies 1 power to each ally and heals each ally for 7. The Hour of Glory. I'm not sure if this is possible. I think this is better than... it could be funnier than Nightmare. I don't know about good, but I think it's funny. We'll take it over Nightmare, I think. Critical Bleed is still good. Like, this may not go off at all, but, you know, I'm flexing. Oh, okay, great. Cthulhu gets more experience, I see. Yeah, no, that's what Cthulhu needed. Cthulhu was the one who needed that. Mm-hmm. If that had gone to Brufus, I actually think I could get him to level 10 as well. That's... No chromatic scrolls? Not even 1! That could be annoying. Congratulations. You are wind again. I need 3. 5, 15, 20... 20, 40. I have to hit... All 3 of these have to hit Brewfest. 1. 2. Well, it was incredibly unlikely. My friends, ladies and gentlemen. Chernobog. We finally made it back. I can still feel Chernobog. I need to reach them again. Can the all-in aggro team defeat the final Mythic boss? Probably. I've planned decently well for this. We're only going to have a hard time, like, right at the beginning, because of how much corruption I have. I'm coming in this with quite a lot. But hey. Farewell, Syriux. With your death, our world shall share our fate, as is their will. Alrighty. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Big crits, big crits, fat crits. My goat. How about you? Big crits, fat crits? That's water? Water. A water bottle? Well, we already have a bunch of corruption. Why not have more? Alright. He has age. That's cheating. So this is now water. There's only one thing we can do about water. You know what it is. I know what it is. Laser beam! Yick. Phase 2. Okay. Now 41 corruption. Holy shit. Alright, we got some tanky bitches. I never did pick up Panic, but this is, like, this would be the moment where you could try and make Panic work. Is right here. How many to try and hit you? I'm sure I'm gonna crit. Okay, I didn't crit as much as I wanted to, but I did crit a little bit, so we can now laser beam. I'm actually really close to being able to laser beam again, but I can't, so we're gonna crit lightning again. One crit, okay, great. The other rat's dead, that's fine. Cthulhu has 107 HP, by the way. Just, you know, casually. Thros has exactly 100. That early healing, paying dividends. Would you, like, not? Ugh. Alright. Dibbidi-wobbidi, I hit the wrong person. I meant to hit the ad. Laser beam. The hands left at 1? You took my laser beam. It's earth and fire. I'm just gonna hit him with this. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna get all the corruption. Laser beam! I mean, that's one way to deal with a laser beam, is to just not care. I suppose. I'm gonna use the orb again, I think. Big damage from the jewel cutter. Lots of bleeding. Big laser beam. We're gonna stone edge to the face, I think. Oh. Very nice. More bleeding. More. Are we Rod of Commanding? I mean, I should use my buttons. We're at the end of the game. There's no reason not to use the buttons. So I guess we can command. Wait, I just thought of a really complicated turn. Is it worth it, though? Not really. What I could have done there was I could have Rod of Commanded Brewfest, and then done the laser beam, and then refreshed with Brewfest. I could have put it on someone else, I suppose. Maybe it was worth it. But anyway. Anyway, I think we got this on okay. What's it saying? I was saying something. I was most certainly saying something. Okay, hit the rabbit. Thank you. I think we will do some gemstone healing. And then we will temporal you. And then I can even reactivate you. Yeah? Or you? No, you. And laser beam. Now that we've done that, we can temporal again. Oh. Bullshit. Well, okay. Ruined my fun. I was going to do another laser beam. I was going to go in. Alright, whatever. $30 stacks of bleed. What do you think about that? I'm a little worried about Brewfest at this point, honestly. He almost died. Thros almost died from 100. That can't be fair. Okay. It's the fact that I have 19 stacks of corruption. Honestly. Also, I need to break him again. It's fire. I mean, do I have to shoot the laser beam? The auto command is done. Holy shit, there's so much to target on the screen. You know what? We're going for the kill here, so there's no point in playing nice. Hit the boss, please. Thank you. Laser beam. This. Temporal. Laser beam. Okay. And now I have to go for the kill. Like, in theory, this health should melt pretty quickly, but we cannot take too many more hits. You know, he's got 13 age. That's quite a lot. Generate force. How does this do more damage? I don't know. Because the game can't count. Yeah, see, the game can't count. Told you. I mean, this is really good if it crits a bunch, but I think we're just laser beaming and refreshing Thros. We don't need the healing of the crystal, we just need damage. Fat damage. And that's fat damage, yeah. Seems good. I think he's dead, actually. Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken. Full worthiness 5. Well done, everyone. Well done, indeed. Wow. I survived due to sheer health pool. I caught nothing. There was nothing for me to get. Oh well. What's important was I had a blast. I had a great time. Loads of fun. Screaming my head off. Hey, Cthulhu. You did great, buddy. Honestly, team, I feel pretty fulfilled right now. Annoyed that these two didn't show up, but I mean, besides that, pretty fulfilled. I think I've done a lot of what I want to do. I mean, I'm missing the 2 new ones. I'm missing Sobek, which is what I named him Meat. That's 3. Gwahir is 4. Master Hand is 5. That's it, I think. I'm missing 5, and they're all, well, you know, this is from the end of the second zone, but they're all from the 3rd zone. I can't believe I haven't seen shiny Hecatoncheires in all this time. Like, what is that luck? Disastrous, honestly. I think we're good, team. Unless there's some build that, well, maybe like a full Affliction build could be funny. My friend and moderator, Kirvats, look at that shiny Cthulhu, came up with a really funny strategy for Affliction. It could be fun to try out. I did one Affliction build and it was just pure chaos. Pure abject chaos. But it was on base difficulty. Maybe. I'll think about it. Other than that, I feel pretty fulfilled, team. I've done what I want to do. I think the Alchemist is very strong, and I think the Alchemist is going to get stronger when the journal is introduced in, I think it's the next major update. The journal will be introduced, which I'm pretty sure tracks like all of the skills you've unlocked and everything. So you can kind of try and pinpoint the Maverick jumps, because that's the hardest part for me right now. Like, we've come up with a few really fun combinations and like twists and turns here and there. But I think once the journal is unlocked and once the Alchemist can pinpoint and tie together like a giant conspiracy map the Maverick skills, that's when I think this class goes absolutely bonkers. I mean, aside from the whole, experience thing, let me have almost 3 level 10s, which is unheard of. Yeah, besides that. There were no elemental challenge, too. That could have easily been 3 level 10s. But thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed Thros' Rampage. If you have any build ideas, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I might take a break from Aethermancer. I'll think about it. There's plenty on the horizon, of course, to do. And if I do end up taking a break, I will, of course, be back for the next major update, whenever that may be. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to stay up to date with anything happening on the channel, feel free to join the description down below. And I will see you when I see you.